Good morning, and welcome to this week's edition of Marquette in Motion. We're your hosts, Miranda Peters
and Hallie Kilberg. Is it winter or what?
Well, just like your shovel is diving into the snow on your sidewalk, let's dive right into today's show. To start off segment 2, guest reporter, 4th grader Hallie Heim will be discussing an upcoming fun day at Marquette, Mardi Gras, which will happen on Tuesday.
Then Justina will be here to fill us in on the following day, Ash Wednesday.
Jeb and Garrett will then be discussing some basketball results, including girls' districts, which took place on Thursday evening at Marquette.
And this week, Molly and Maura will be here interviewing senior McKenna Mickles.
And to end out the show, as always, Hallie and I will be looking ahead to the upcoming events.
This past Wednesday, some of Marquette's juniors traveled up to Dubuque for DAYLAC, an acronym for Dubuque Area Youth Leadership Council.
Macy Kramer, Jeb Schwager, Garrett Krieg, and Amy Sieverding are the 4 juniors that were nominated to be a part of this council.
The 4 first had to be chosen by someone in Marquette's school system to fill out an application. These applications were then sent to DAYLAC and then scored.
Then 100 students from Dubuque and the surrounding areas with the top scores are chosen to be a part of this council and to attend a workshop.
During these workshops, leaders are challenged to examine their character and values through problem-solving activities in various settings. In addition, DAYLAC hosts a panel discussion with local community leaders to engage in a conversation around successful leadership.
And high school students here at Marquette aren't the only ones spelling out success.
Recently, Isaac Schmidt, Katie Tritz, and Sophie Tritz won the Marquette 3rd through 8th grade school spelling bee. They recently traveled to Clark College to represent Marquette. Although none of them will be advancing to the regional competition in March, we want them all to know that they made us very proud. Now let's switch gears and discuss senior Alex Schwager's recent award from the Daughters of the American Revolution. This award recognizes and rewards individuals who possess the qualities of dependability, service, leadership, and patriotism in their home schools and communities. These students are selected by their teachers and peers because they demonstrate these qualities to an outstanding degree. We'd like to congratulate Alec for being the winning senior chosen from the Jackson County area to receive this prestigious achievement. Congratulations are also in order to all of our state speech participants. Last Saturday, Marquette's 3 speech groups traveled out to Linn-Mar to perform. Molly Minster and Maura Tracy performed Ditzies. They received an overall rating of 1. Macy Kramer, Brooklyn Moore, Sunny North, Lauren Sieverding, and Sydney Jacobs performed Steel Magnolias. They received an overall rating of 2. And lastly, our improv group, consisting of Jeb Schwager, Danny Coos, and Garrett Krieg, got straight 1s. Great job to all of our students for all of their hard work. And that's not all we have for you. We're just getting started. We'll be back right after the break. Welcome back to Marquette in Motion. Here now is guest reporter, 4th grader Hallie Heim to inform us on the Mardi Gras.
On Tuesday afternoon, February 13th, elementary and junior high students will celebrate Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras in French means Fat Tuesday. The day's arrival signals that Lent is near, as Mardi Gras is commemorated on the day before Ash Wednesday. This year, Mardi Gras occurs this Tuesday, and Marquette K-8 students will once again be celebrating. How is it celebrated, you ask? To celebrate Mardi Gras, 6th through 8th students will enjoy games, relays, and a pizza party from 11 to 12:30, while K through 5 students partake in carnival fun from 1 to 2:30. Students are given prizes for each game they win. There is even a jail cell set up at Mardi Gras where students can lock up their classmates or even their teachers. A few other games that will be played are basketball, beanbag toss, a candy wheel, face painting, plinko, and a fish pond. The Mardi Gras event is sponsored by Marquette's very active PTO. Once again, thank you, PTO members, for all you do. For Marquette in Motion, this has been your guest reporter, Hallie Heim.
Thanks, Hallie. Here now is Justina to tell us about the day following Mardi Gras, Ash Wednesday.
As you walk through the elementary, you'll see a bulletin board that reads, Lent, it begins and ends with love. This year, Lent begins on Valentine's Day. Though we're not sure if chocolates will see a decline in sales this year, we are sure that students at Marquette will be observing the beginning of the Lenten season. On Wednesday, February 14th, all kindergarten through 12th grade students will attend Mass, which will begin at 8:25 in St. Joseph's Church. Throughout the season of Lent, kindergarten through 12th grade students will also be participating in weekly Lenten prayer services. May the season of almsgiving, prayer, and fasting bring you peace. Reporting for Marquette in Motion, this has been Justina Denlinger.
Thanks, Justina. The basketball season sure is going by fast. Here to bring us results are Jeb and Garrett.
Thanks, Hallie. Before we begin this week's basketball results, let's take a look back to last Friday, February 2nd, where the Marquette basketball teams traveled to Lisbon for their last quad of the season.
The action commenced at 4:30 with the JV girls, who completed their undefeated 22-0 season with the 55-16 win over the Lions.
Next was the JV boys team, who also had a strong showing, winning by nearly 30 points on Carson Mickle's 12.
At 6 o'clock, varsity action commenced with the girls' game. The Marquette girls came out on top in their last regular season game. Leading the team was Annika Frank, who put up 10 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 steal. This, combined with Tori Mickle's 8 points and 11 rebounds, was enough to beat Lisbon with a score of 52-30.
To end the night was a riveting varsity boys game where the Marquette guys came up just short of the win. The game was kept within 5 for most of the first half. However, Lisbon built a lead going into the fourth quarter.
However, Marquette began to mount a comeback late in the fourth that ended up being just short in the end. Nevertheless, Marquette had a strong showing, especially by senior Blaine Banowitz, who scored 26 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists in the 68-77 loss to the Lisbon Lions.
For this week, the JV and varsity boys ended their season play down in Wyoming against the Midland Eagles on Tuesday, February 6th.
In the JV game, Marquette jumped to an early lead. However, Midland proved to be unstoppable from behind the three-point line and came out with the win over our Marquette guys.
The varsity game was a different story, however, with Marquette getting out to an early lead and building upon it the whole time. The score at half was 41-23 with Marquette on top. In the second half, Marquette kept building their lead and came out with a 48-70 win in the end, thanks to Nate Brinker's 12 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists.
Finally, on Thursday, February 8th, the Marquette girls had their first regional game. This was against Easton Valley Riverhawks at home, beginning at 5 o'clock.
In this action, Marquette came out on top and will advance to the next round of regionals next Tuesday, February 13th, where they will take on Cal Wheat. For Marquette in Motion, this has been Jeb Schwager
And Garrett Krieg
with your Marquette Sports Report.
Thanks, guys. Don't go away. More Marquette in Motion after the break.
Welcome back to Marquette in Motion. Here now are Molly and Maura interviewing senior McKenna Mickles.
Hi, I'm Maura Tracy.
And I'm Molly Minster, and we are here with our senior interview, McKenna Mickles.
Hi, McKenna. What are you planning on doing after you graduate from Marquette?
Right now, I'm thinking about going to UNI.
What events are you involved in here at Marquette?
I play basketball and softball.
What has been your favorite memory from your time here at Marquette?
Probably going to state in volleyball, basketball, and softball.
Do you have a favorite teacher?
I'd say Mrs. Stickrod.
What is your favorite subject?
Probably English.
What is one thing you wish you would have done or knew about when you were a freshman?
I wish that I would have known that my GPA actually mattered and tried a little harder.
And now here are some fun questions. What is your favorite color?
Teal.
What is your favorite animal?
A monkey.
If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Probably Hawaii.
What is your favorite song?
Perfect by Ed Sheeran.
And finally, is there any advice you would like to leave us here with today?
I'd say to strive to be the best version of yourself.
From Marquette in Motion, this has been Maura Tracy.
And Molly Minster with your senior interview.
Thank you, McKenna.
You're welcome.
Thanks, girls. And now, let's look ahead.
Tomorrow, there will be a confirmation mass at St. Joseph's starting at 10:15 a.m.
Also tomorrow, from 2 to 5 p.m., there will be the annual father-daughter dance in the multi-purpose gym.
Monday, the junior high boys will be playing Midland at home starting at 4 p.m.
Tuesday will be the Marquette Mardi Gras celebration.
Also on Tuesday, starting at 4 p.m., the junior high boys will be taking on Makokata.
And the high school girls basketball team will be traveling to take on the Cal Wheat Warriors in the second round of district games.
Wednesday, the 14th, is Ash Wednesday.
This day, which this year happens to fall on Valentine's Day, marks the start of the Lenten season.
On Thursday, the varsity boys basketball team will be taking on Easton Valley in their first game of district play. The game will start at 6:30 p.m. and will be held at Lisbon High School.
And there will be no school on Friday the 16th.
And next weekend will be the community basketball tournament. Games will be played on Saturday and Sunday.
And also next weekend, we'll be right here at 11:45. For Marquette in Motion, this has been Hallie Kilberg.
And Miranda Peters.
And remember, stay informed, stay involved, stay
in motion.